Contact.
I like chicken. I like that bird. Young makes please be a dead bird.
Come on, people, move. I have chicken to make. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most magical place on earth, Wegmans. Okay, ingredients have been acquired. Definitely all happened in the same day. I didn't forget to film anything in Wegmans or anything. Well, that was fun. We're making Ghana's Bene soup with guinea fowl. Problem is, you can't find guinea fowl around here, so you should use Cornish game hen instead. There's no Cornish game hen either, so I'm using a broiler chicken. Now, according to my recipe, this little chicken here should go over there and then get cut up into a bunch of pieces. Well, it doesn't make sense to do that first when you have like 3 other things to make beforehand so you can put it all in the soup together. So we're gonna make a seasoning paste first. First, you wanted to grab yourself a good knife. I did not. That was dull as all get out. Get a large red onion, cut all the ends off, and then dice into large chunks. Please, for the love of God, don't ever dice an onion like I just did. Noted. Use a bigger bowl. Grab 4 habaneros, take the stems off and get the seeds out, put them in the bowl, then get some fresh ginger and peel it. Okay, don't do that. Then cut into little bits, and then put them in the bowl as well. And you're also gonna wanna put in 3 cloves of garlic. I forgot to film that, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Alright, well, now I got a bowl of things that are incredibly spicy, smell really good, and put tears in my eyes. How does one combine this mess? Blender. So what's gonna have to happen, I was gonna say it has to be done in batches, but I guess not. Get back in there. I get to put this in my body later. It's purple. Oh, it's pungent. I put this in sync with the rest of the crap. I've just gotten purple crap everywhere. That's your seasoning paste. Now that's made, now we can get to the bird. Alright, now we get to deal with the bird. Notice, I keep mine at the bottom of the fridge, because that's where it's coldest. You do not want salmonella. Keep your fridge temperature between 35 and 38. If it's any more than that, turn it down. If you don't, bad things happen to you. Be safe. So, now we get into the business of spatchcocking. It's a fun word, isn't it? Now this is not a Cornish game hen, which is the substitute for guinea fowl. This is a broiler chicken, and you should be using 2 Cornish game hens. Look at those juices. However, 2 Cornish game hens is about 4 pounds, and this 1 broiler chicken was 3.5 pounds, so I'm using 1. So, how does chicken work again? Right, so this right here is the bone we're after. This is the backbone. Get yourself a good set of shears. Snip along. That's your backbone. So that's the spine out of it. I have made this tremendously difficult for myself. Okay, keep that for whatever you want. Actually, you know what? Gotta get all the bones out. Needless to say, I spent the next 20 minutes absolutely destroying this chicken because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, well that's a kilo bone right there. That's what I needed to get out. Good. I may be no butcher, but I can run one hell of a scissors. Moral of the story being, I needed to get all the little bones that were left over from the spine out of the chicken, and then I went back and found more of the little bones and some cartilage and some veins that needed to get out of there. Cool, now that catastrophe's over, you are left with a pile of chicken. Now wash those chickeny hands. Get out of there. We have food to make. Alright, so what's happening next is you're gonna take your chicken, you're gonna put it in the pot with a 1/2 cup of water, that stuff, some salt, and then I'm gonna let that stir it until it's boiling, cover it, drop the heat, let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and then we have half of the soup or something. Like I said, first goes in the chicken.
Get in here. Now you can see it.
Then goes a half cup of water in the paste.
It's weird. It's kind of all the same color.
I put in the salt. Then I put the heat on high and I mixed it around for about 5 minutes. Then I dropped the heat to low, and then I put the lid on it, and then I let it simmer for about 10 minutes. And then you gotta say hi to the helper dog, who was in the way the entire time. After those 10 minutes, I put in 1.5 cups of tomato sauce, as well as 2 cups of water. Then I mixed that together, brought it to a boil, and then cut the heat down to about low and let it simmer. Then after the 10 minutes, grab 2 cups of broth, and then 1/2 cup of tahini. Mix them together and then blend it.
Ew, it stinks. Looking at it.
Then put the mixture back into the pot.
Okay, well, don't do that.
Mix it together and let it simmer for a bit, and then it's pretty much done.
Of course, it's only just occurred to me that I actually haven't tasted anything. You should taste everything. That's pretty good. It's kind of paper-y. Needs salt. Try that. Little more. Well, that's different. And it's hot. Good. Arrows are doing their work. This is a lot of freaking soup. Not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with all this. I definitely should have gotten 2 of the smaller broiler chickens instead of 1 big one. It's a little broth heavy. Not exactly sure how you're supposed to eat this, so I have both options. You know what? That's not half bad at all. I'm not making it again because it's a royal pain, but it's okay.